and I love football because it's been my passion ever since I was born. It's everything I do revolves around football. I mean, I spend hours a week at Omonia, either and at Arsenal as well, or even going to watch teams like Barnet as well. So it literally revolves around everything we do, everything we talk about. It's just our way of life, really.
But why football? Why? I don't understand. Tell me why football?
It obviously all starts with your parents and your upbringing. So obviously my dad was a huge football fan as well, and obviously he introduced me to the sport, and I've just taken that on even more. I mean,
there's a lot of your childhood memories around football.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been playing football since I could walk, and then obviously playing for Omonia since I was 7. So winning the league when I was 8 years old is obviously one of my best childhood memories. And obviously going to Highbury to watch Arsenal as well was not when I was 5 years old. Is another. But obviously you do have other memories as well.
So when you started playing for Omonia when you were 7, and then when you were 8, you won some significant thing, didn't you?
Yeah. So.
And what do you remember about that?
Well, it's actually quite strange because I just remember getting on the pitch, playing football in a kit, and I just felt really special. And now looking back 9 years ago, I have obviously my dad and all the other parents saying, "Tell you, when you boys were 8 years old, you were a quality side." And I was speaking to the other boys, and we can't remember actually being that good because all we just remember is mates just getting on and playing a game of football. So we can't actually remember.
You don't remember feeling any pressure. You just remember it being fun.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think that's one of the problems how football's changed, because there's so much pressure on young kids now. Because what you'll find is adults who maybe didn't have much success when they were younger, they want to relive their footballing careers through 6 and 7 year olds. So there'll be a 40-year-old man on the sideline shouting at a bunch of 7-year-olds, "Oh, come on, you've got to win, you've got to shoot, score." And then that just puts so much pressure on it. And then you wonder why kids drop out of football, because it's just 40-year-olds and adults just put on too much pressure on their kids. And all the parents think that their kid's going to be the next David Beckham or Ronaldo. And it's quite sad, rather than just letting the kids get on with it and play.
But you've become a coach now, so you've gone from being a player.
Well, I'm still playing as well.
And a coach.
Yeah, so I still play with my team. So this is my 9th season with my team. So I'm still playing with them. We train on Thursdays and we play on a Sunday. And I help coach the under-12s on a Friday night. I can't go to their matches on a Sunday because that's when I'm playing as well. But I coach them on a Friday night as well. Yeah.
What made you want to do that?
Firstly, because as I said, I love football. I mean, I can't think of anything better than getting on the pitch and just either playing or coaching. And second, I want to give back. I want to give back to the club because I've been here for 9 years. I know everyone in the club. I've had so many people around me giving me support and developed me as a person and as a player. And I just want to give back. So hopefully, the team that I'm coaching now, that they can think, "Oh, when I played, Xen was really good to me, developed me as a player and as a person as well."
Sounds like it's almost like a little family.
Definitely, yeah. And especially because it's a Greek-Cypriot club as well. So we're not all Greeks, but the majority is Greek-Cypriots. So we're all a community as well as. I mean, if you walk around the club tonight, I mean, there's 5-6 teams training here. Everyone will be saying hello to each other. It is like a family. I mean, I've been with my team for, as I said, 9 seasons. So there's like 4 or 5 of us who have been there as well. So we're a core group of friends who have been each other for that amount of time.
And are you particularly proud about playing for a Greek-Cypriot team?
Yeah, of course, because obviously I'm Greek-Cypriot. That's my background, and to represent, and so sort of get out that where Greek-Cypriots can play.
What does being Greek-Cypriot mean to you? What is it?
Well, so obviously it's a very proud thing, because there's obviously we're not the biggest community, so it's nice that we stick with each other. I mean, obviously I go to a school. There's not many Greek-Cypriots, and so I have my English friends, and then I can come to Omonia where I can associate myself with people with the same background as me. So we're all similar and we're all proud.
Do you find it helpful to be able to come to a place where you've got people with the same kind of heritage and background?
We have got. I mean, you can't forget who you are and where you come from, and it's nice to be around people who share similar characteristics to you in that way.
When you're playing other teams, are you more competitive when you come against another Greek-Cypriot team, or are you just the same as another one?
Yeah, well, obviously, in every game you're going to be competitive. You want to win every single game. You want to be known as the best team around. But I think, yeah, when you do come up against another Greek-Cypriot team like Olympiakos or Panathinaikos or AEK or whoever, it's just a fact. There is an extra element to the game because you want to be the best Greek-Cypriot team or club there is in England, and it's a fact that Omonia are the biggest and best Greek-Cypriot club in England.